So this is a video I don't want to make. Basically, um, we spoke about it on the podcast on Wednesday. Sorry, we spoke about the Ryan Haywood, Adam Kovik, a couple other names like Mini Lad or Craig Thompson. There's also Gemini Official, Infernum Asylum, all these other creators out there on different platforms, on different mediums that are right now in some serious trouble for doing things with minors, doing things that they know is wrong but think that it's okay to do. I did some more research since since the last podcast on the Ryan Haywood and Adam Kovik situation. It's still not great, but now that it's been a little more opened up to me, I understand a little bit more. I wanted to make this video to both address that situation, give you guys a little more information on it, as well as describe and discuss some of the things that we believe and we think about in this situation. So with Adam Kovik, he basically had a video released of him having sex with his wife in the office, from what I understand. There might be some more to it, but that's the gist of what I understand. I thought it was a lot worse. It's still not great. And I know the big thing is Rooster Teeth put out a statement on Twitter talking about how 2 of their employees were no longer following the conduct of the company. This is true. And in Ryan Haywood's case, his is a little worse. There's a lot of accusations and a lot of people that are opening up about what he did. From what I understand, there is also a rape situation with a fan. He sent a lot of pictures to fans. There's one fan that he, I guess she said that she was 18, which is messed up to lie about your age to have sex with someone. She said that she was 18. They decided to meet at an RTX, I think a year or 2 later, after they, talked for a couple of years. She accidentally sent him a nude picture, and they continued the conversation. And then it turned into them actually meeting up and discussing having sex. He's married with 2 kids, very young kids. Just messed up. With Adam Kovik too, I forgot to mention, I believe he was catfished as well with someone underage. So he too also did some stuff with some minors. But my research was very limited. I can't find the Reddit post again, so I wasn't able to really read into it as much. But I know with Mini Lad as well, there is a lot more to that. And his big issue, and this is why for a while I was really pushing some of my friends that were kind of making comments about it. I know Andrew didn't make anything derogatory about it, but he did say like he in a way agreed that he is still human. And I personally believe that if someone made a choice and made these decisions and did these things, and yes, in some degree they are mistakes, because it takes one mistake to turn into a life choice. Look at alcoholics and drug addicts. They make one mistake and then that is their life. Especially with parenthood sometimes. But with all these things like Mini Lad, his thing was based around him needing to go to therapy and being depressed and all these other things. The way that the internet has been and the way that the internet will always be is disgusting. People that are doing these things start to treat those people, or the other people, the fans, will start treating these people like they're nothing, like they're not human. Yes, they are monsters. Yes, they do things that are stupid and we hate. But understand that if you push them to the point that they decide to take their own life, that's messed up. And in some degree, you're no better. Instead, what I believe is we need to find a way that if they don't want to seek out health or help, we give them help. We try to help them. They may never be in a situation of content creation again. They may never. I mean, Ryan's life is ruined. He was this face for Achievement Hunter, this face for some Rooster Teeth production stuff, and his wife, his family, and stuff. I can guarantee his relationship with her is gonna lead to divorce. His work life. Good luck finding work again. That sucks. And I don't want people to bash this, because I know they're going to bash this, but you guys got to understand something. What is redirected? You may not know who we are. You may not know what this channel is. We are a Christian group that, at least myself, I'm a fan of Rooster Teeth. I've been a fan since Red vs. Blue almost started. Been a fan since Achievement Hunter, since Fails of the Week started. So, for a while. And I love the formula they have both created with Bioluminescence, which is the parent company kind of to this, which is more skits, more podcasts, more stuff like that. That kind of was the main focus, was to make a Christian Rooster Teeth. And with this gaming channel, we're trying to make just a clean environment for, in reality, kids. We want to make content that we think would be okay for our children to watch. We don't have any right now, but I have younger siblings, and I personally would like them to be able to watch content that no one curses in, that no one really does anything that you see all over YouTube, because it is messed up. Bioluminescence is all about being a light in the darkness, and everyone needs that little light at the end of the tunnel. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, the viewpoints we have towards this is from a Christian mindset, which is hate the sin, but love the sinner. It's the same thing with, which a lot of people bash Christians for, with the LGBT community. May not agree with it, but it doesn't mean we treat you we shouldn't be treating you any less of a person. I mean, it is what it is, but you're still human as well. Everyone's human. And we need to start treating people like humans. Because if we don't, then we're going to be like the monsters. No one wants to be a monster. Never scale it. But anyway, we addressed this in the podcast. The big thing is, with us making media towards a younger generation, we have to worry about who we take into the company as well. This may grow, this may not grow. Sometimes it feels like it's not. But if it does, we also are going to be in situations, I'm sure. And it may not, hopefully, I pray that it's never anything to do with minors. But we are going to be having some trials and errors, and some trials that are just put in our place to test our faith and test us. And how we come out in those situations is ultimately dependent on us. But I wanted to make this video because when I say that we're with the creators and the people that made these mistakes, I mean that we're not going to bash them. We're going to discuss it and discuss how we correct ourselves in these situations, how we can avoid the same situations that these people put upon themselves. But we're going to still treat them like people. If I came across Ryan or Adam or Minilad or any of these people that, especially a lot of the TikTok creators that have been doing this stuff, I wouldn't go up to them and just beat the crap out of them or threaten them. I'd go up to them and talk to them. Maybe ask them why they did what they did and why they thought it was okay. But I would try to talk to them and make sure that they're okay. That's the one thing that I saw a lot of comments on some of the Achievement Hunter members when they were posting how they felt destroyed and felt betrayed and all these different things. Like, I agree with them, and I do feel the same way, especially after watching Jack and Michael talk about it in their recent live stream. Dude, I was, when Jack started crying, it's like when they did the one off topic a couple weeks ago with a couple months ago with Fiona, and they were talking about how the community's been so harsh towards her and towards Mika and all these other people. Like, I was crying because it's like watching your dad cry about something that's very personal. Like, when Jeff cried, I cried. When Jack cried and Michael cried in this last one, I felt it. Some empathy. Like, I hated it. Sucks. But again, just as some of the comments said in the Twitter feed, you called him family before. What do you do when family messes up? You help your family. Do whatever you can to help them. You don't just own them. And if you do, they weren't really your family. I don't know. That's all I got to say. We were supposed to release something today. I've been busy. I can't edit right now. Trying to make this work. So, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, guys.